So, are you ready to see the bassinet that I put together?
Of course.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, how nice is this? Oh, wow. This is so cute.
Also, you can adjust this. You can bring it down.
Oh, so I can pull it up to the bed.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute. We can co-sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a co-sleep.
I'm going to put her on her daddy's side, though.
Oh, why?
I'm just kidding. He's definitely going to need to be on my side. This is so cute. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, y'all. We are about to go to a doctor's appointment where I guess I'm going to be scheduling the C-section for my baby today. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll find out shortly. I have a lot. Can you take this from me? I'm not 100% sure that's what we're doing today, but I'm assuming. I was told at 32 weeks they do that. I'm not quite 32 weeks yet, but I don't think I'll have another appointment before I am 32 weeks, so I'm assuming that's why we're here. I also have a lot of questions to ask because I found out a lot of information over the weekend. Today's Tuesday, and yeah, last Friday I found out that we were going to have to schedule the C-section for 36 or 37 weeks, and I was thinking it was going to be 38 or 39 weeks, so we'll figure that out today.
How are you feeling?
Nervous. Can you hear me? I'll take this from you. Thank you. I can't record in the office. Okay, so I went in with a huge concern that we were gonna have to have a baby earlier. That's my big baby. We were gonna have to have the baby a lot earlier than what I really want. You know, when you get to the end of the pregnancy, every week matters. So I didn't really want to hear 36, 37. 37 is not too bad, but if we could do 37, 38, I would feel a whole lot better. I want a full-term baby. I understand that a lot of times babies do perfectly fine at 36, 37, and I do understand that there is a risk to me that they are managing, and I think that's taking kind of center stage. It's taking precedence over risk to baby at that point, because at that point the risk to baby being born at that gestation is not huge, so I get it. Whereas the risk to me, if we wait too long, is huge. So I don't know. I want to say that I left with a little bit more clarity, but I'm not 100% sure that I did. So we're back home. It is late. I feel like we were there all day. Ultimately, the appointment went really well, actually. I have what's called Placenta Previa. I don't know if I mentioned that in my last video. But Placenta Previa is where the organ that the baby receives all of their nutrients from, that's typically attached to the uterus. In my case, it's attached to the uterus, but it's covering the cervix. It's covering the cervix in totality. It is a complete previa, and that causes a lot of concern where if I were to go into labor and experience contractions, that it could be all bad. So that's something that came up. It's something that I was already diagnosed with this early in pregnancy, probably like at 16 weeks, and I was just told to pelvic rest, which is no sex, no lifting, no exercise, nothing strenuous, nothing inserted into the vagina, no orgasms, nothing, right? Tough, okay? But so I already knew that. And, you know, I was also told that if I were to bleed, then I need to let them know. So, you know, I already knew that. I haven't had any of those issues, but I was not prepared to be told that I was going to have a baby at 36 or 37 weeks. I have had my mindset on 38, 39 weeks, knowing that I'm going to have a C-section. Why are you so zoomed in? Zoom out. The doctor answered all of my questions. So we had a really good conversation with him. And I think I got more of a feeling from him that he just doesn't want me to worry. But he seems to be totally prepared and has thought about everything already. The only issue I really had was with the nurse. For some reason, after he left the room, she started saying something different than what he said, which was weird to me. So he initially said right out the gate that we could schedule the baby up to 38 weeks, which was music to my ears. And then as soon as he left, for some reason, this nurse was like, oh, I'll schedule you for 36 weeks, but I won't go past 37. I'm like, that's not what we just talked about. Like, did you hear the conversation at all? Like, we had very extensive conversation about why it would be okay for me to schedule at 38 weeks. You know, what risk factors are involved and are not involved. And she just was like, oh, I don't know why I heard this and heard that. I don't know why you heard it either, but you need to hear something else. I ended up having to wait for her probably another 20-30 minutes to be clear and be sure that we were on the same page before I left, because I just was not confident that she actually heard me and she was taking into consideration the actual conversation that I had with the doctor while she was sitting in there. She's the one who's actually going to be scheduling the C-section, so I needed her to be on the same page. I needed her to be on the same page as me, on the same page as the doctor, on the same page as the other doctors. So, we'll see. But overall, I think it was a good appointment. Have another appointment in 2 weeks. And yeah, we'll find out more. I'll be able to know for sure when exactly we're going to schedule the C-section. I'm just happy that I didn't get like real grim news. I just needed the peace of mind and the clarity, and my doctor gave me that, so I'm happy. Talk to y'all in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get a notification when I upload a new video. And otherwise, I will see you again soon.